and whatever Gotham needs me to be. I told you guys that I would be back if need be. I would be back in the saddle, whatever Gotham needed me to be, man, when it came to squashing the corruption of this individual here. And we're not done. We're taking our foot off the gas, but when the time comes, then I'm coming back. All right? 2 of my videos have been, I think, out of the 4 videos that I made, this will be number 4. 2 of them have been about her one way or another. She continues to not disappoint when it comes to this situation. Let me ask you a question, ladies and gentlemen. Are you waiting for a shout out? Did you pay for a shout out? Did you already get your shout out? And are you satisfied with that shout out? Hopefully the answer to those questions are, the 2 of those questions are no. And the last one, hopefully you are. I don't think you are, but okay, I'll take your word for it. Are you still waiting on one and you paid for one? Are you wondering where your shout out is? Well, no need to wonder anymore. Maybe it's coming, maybe it's not, or you can keep wondering. But what you might want to know is that Miss Dodash, aka Latoya Jones, who is running the persona of Dodash. See, it's been confirmed that this is a persona. The person that got you to believe that you could blow up by doing these things. She was at the right time, at the right place, just at the right moment. Lightning struck. She had 3 videos that hit almost 1 million views combined. And since then, she has absolutely ruined her reputation on the YouTube platform. But as far as I hear, allegedly, she's done this before. But what is this all referring to? Well, while you are waiting on a shout out, she is now selling an additional product that has nothing to do with your shout out. But you were warned that something else was coming down the pipeline. Now, there have been times that I've been kind of a little tired of talking about this. This is one of them, but it needs to be done. And we told you that something was coming down the pipeline. But we did deter her, in my opinion, to some extent because of the videos that I made in particular about the $1,000 shout out and the $200 channel review. But before we go any further, here's what I'm talking about.
Chef's kiss. I would kiss the IASOT if I had some. But so if you guys are ready to finally see results in your journey, get the plan that helped me. It is $25. It is 53 pages. It is your first 2 weeks.
All right, so you might be confused. What are we listening to? Dodash has a course. No, I'm sorry, not a course. A meal plan, kind of a course. It's a meal plan, 53 pages, that she is selling for $25. Here's the link. $25. $25 is special to her. Maybe it's even, so every 4 people is $100. Now remember, she said that she had 400 shout outs. 400 shout outs. I believe that is $10,000. Yeah, because every 40 is 1,000. So after 400 shout outs, that's 10 grand. Do you remember? I'm going to treat you like Dora right now. Do you remember 400 shout outs? No, you don't. All right. I don't even know if she pushed 200, but she claimed that she got 400. Now I'm going to tell you why this is happening in a minute, but it's already been predicted and it will continue to get worse. Okay. So let me go back here and I'm going to run this back. I'm going to run this back because I want you to hear it again and tell me what you picked up on.
Grocery store, and they are chef's kiss. I would kiss the IASOT if I had some. But so if you guys are ready to finally see results in your journey, get the plan that helped me. It is $25. It is 53 pages. It is your first 2 weeks.
All right. So the first thing I noticed is that she almost said get my plan, as in she owned the plan, but then she corrected herself and said the plan that helped me. Maybe she understands that if she claims this as her plan and it's really not, I don't know if it is. I almost bought it for science to see. But it's $25. That's number 2. But here's the kicker, and here's where it starts to really take shape of what's really going on here. It's apparently based off what she said, and it's like I said, I almost spent $25 for research purposes. according to her words, it's the first 2 weeks. And if you continue and go a little deeper in the video, she said, if you want more, comment, I want more in the comment section. And what she's going to do is she's going to release more and more and more under a different paywall. This is absolutely insane to me. So now I'm going to put everything back on you, the viewer. At this point, you're the one that's looking stupid. If not the viewer per se, I'm not talking about the viewer. I'm talking about the person that decides to invest in LaToya Jones. You're the one looking stupid. That's just the bottom line. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just trying to call it like I see it. You have ignorance, and then you have where you completely know what's going on. And if you don't see it, that is now your problem. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. If you want to give her $1,000, give it to her. As a matter of fact, give me $1,000 too. I'll take it from you. No hesitation. If you want to give me $25 or give her $25, give it to her. Make sure you cash at me as well. No hesitation. And I'm not doing nothing for you. If you want to give me $200 and you want to give her $200 first, go right ahead. And then give me $200. No hesitation. See, it's already out there. We're helping new people, but it's already out there. If you want to be gullible, it's time to put some responsibility on the viewer and on the person. It is massive, a massive playlist of videos. Now, I can bring this back to YouTube like I usually do and tell you that this is why you don't mess up your trust. Her channel will never recover. We've already had those conversations. But as a new and small creator and even a seasoned vet, you do not want to lose the trust of your audience. Your channel is your audience. If you lose them, you are done. Now, let me give you my thoughts as to why this is happening. And is it just me, or does she have this same look? It's this way. This same look whenever she being devious. She just got this look, bruh. It's the same exact look. It's this. It's the head tilted to one way, and then these eyes looking like, I'm telling you, go watch Commander. Now, I did not watch this video. I watched it, but I was kind of half in, half out. I'm not sure if she mentioned God in this video. It would be a surprise if she didn't, but maybe she didn't. Why is this happening? Because she burned through her YouTube audience. She burned them. She burned every single bridge that she walked over, okay? That she crossed over, she burned them. And what she does is she goes over bridges. She goes back and forth, back and forth. She goes down one bridge, and as she's going down, she lights it on fire. It is non-salvageable. Then she goes down a little bit more. She crosses back over to the other side. There's always a bridge to get over to the other side, but she sets it on fire. She is going to be at the end of the valley one day, and she's going to be stuck on the wrong side. And that's what's going to happen. Why do I think this is happening? Well, it is very, very apparent as to why this is happening. She's desperate. Views, everything is tanking. But just in case I didn't show you this or whatever, because I want to make sure that I show you, I actually recorded this video before, but then I didn't know I wasn't recording. Now, you've paid for a shout out. And have you received it yet? Were you satisfied? Just in case I didn't show you this. She has gone on a massive deleting spree. She's deleted over 200 videos. Now, I've been sitting back and I've been watching. Videos will pop up, videos will disappear. Videos will pop up, videos will disappear. The first person to bring it to my attention was a young lady in the comment section. She said, man, I paid for a shout out and now my shout out is gone. There are people that have paid for shout outs and are waiting for them to be done. Okay, so let me show you this. We're going to go to her main page. All right, just in case I didn't show you, she has a playlist of shout-outs. It's right above my head. Now, you can see from the little graph right underneath the video, it says, or on the thumbnail of the playlist, it says that playlist contains 16 videos. But let's click on full playlist again, just in case. 15 unavailable videos are hidden, which means that there are a total of 16 videos in this playlist, as we saw, and 15 of them are privated. And if these are shout-outs, then people who paid for shout-outs can no longer access or benefit from the shout-out that they paid for. Not only did it do harm to your channel, it was against YouTube TOS, and now it is restricted. Nobody can see it, which means that it's not going to do your channel any good. for one reason or another. I don't know. I will never, ever say that this woman does anything for good. It is all for her own benefit. So she did not private these videos because they're against terms of service. That is not what happened, because she just went down. And I thought about this as I was sitting back the past couple of days, how we went over her when she was crying in the car, or she was crying at home, and everybody was like, you made this woman cry and blah, 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 blah. And then she comes back and she says in another video that she's done with shout outs, and she cries in the car with that one. A couple of days later, she says April Fools. And what that told me is that not only was the first video an act, the second video in the car was an act. That means that she knew good and well when she was recording the car video, which is now gone, by the way. All of the videos that we have on file are all gone, by the way, that she was acting. That's why I said I'm putting it back on you. I'm putting it back on the viewer, on the gullible YouTube. You know what? Eventually, you got to let your kids grow up, right? You got to let them walk into the wall. You got to let them fall down, scrape their knee. You got to let them learn for themselves. So that doesn't mean I'm going to stop making videos. But what that means is, if you want to be a victim, you can't call yourself a victim anymore. If you want to pay for this, you can't. You're not a victim. If you know better and you do it anyway, you are not a victim. So you have paid for a shout out. It's not there. You have a 2 week. I mean, they don't stop. But why is this happening? Why is this happening? I'm going to show you why it's happening. We're going to look at her. We're going to look at her views, okay? And it all adds up. I mean, this is actually hilarious the more you think about it. And it's actually quite hilarious. So we're going to go to our videos, okay? And we're going to go to, again, we made a video where you see now it's 207. We made a video about a week ago of her deleting almost 300 videos, right? Now it's 207, but it's been going up and down, up and down, up and down. The videos have been, she removed a lot of them. The ones in the car, the April Fools on these haters, the I'm stopping shout outs, the one about, which I just peeped this, the one about her crying is now gone. But why is she doing this? Because nobody is making, she is no longer making money from, we stopped the reviews for $1,000. We were able to stop those. Okay. Her videos, we were able to stop the one-on-ones for $1,000. We were able to put the brakes on those. The $200 reviews, as far as I know, last time I heard, she had 7 of them, which means she had $1,400. Now let's round up to $2,000. Let's say she had 3 more, $200 review. I think that people caught on to that real quick. But the shout outs, see, when something is starting to lose steam, that's when she switches, she pivots to something else. Now, did she lose the weight? Apparently, right? The weight is gone in one way or another. So it might be some, it's tough for me to say. I mean, the weight is gone. I'll just put it like that. So the weight is gone. Her weight is gone. How she lost it, I don't know. I know what she says. I don't know, right? Can't believe everything you see or hear. But what's happening is the money, it's running out. Her YouTube AdSense is deceased. I'm telling you, you need views in order to get paid. If you're not getting views, you're not making money. I assure you that her April revenue will be somewhere, it's going to be less than the 14 it was for March. It's going to be between $12 and $800, $1,200. It's going to go down and down and down until eventually she might not even make the threshold, like I'm sure she's not making the threshold on her other channel, or just barely. She might be making a couple $100 on LaToya Jones. She started off deceiving you with the DoorDash persona. That's what this is. Like, this right here is a persona. And if it's not obvious to you by now, then I don't know what to tell you. You're refusing to see. But what's happening is, when something starts running thin, it is it's a pivot to something else. So the shout outs, notice she's not talking about them. She kept pushing page 25. Page 25 ain't filling up. She don't talk about the reviews anymore because they weren't selling. You got to understand, this is a woman that sold a hair product and unfulfilled a lot of the product, and still to this day, as far as I know, has not fulfilled those obligations from many years ago. See, she burns a bridge, she creates something, she moves on. This might not even be hers to sell. Maybe. Perhaps. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But you pick up on little things. Notice there is a trend here. Nobody's buying shout outs anymore. All of that did not work. That jumping up and down, we're leaving, we're back. That did not work. That did not work. Now, nobody's buying a review. We shut down, we put the brakes on the one-on-one, the ludicrous $1,000 one-on-one. She went back to the shout out. She left the shout out. She went back to the shout out. I knew something was coming. I didn't know what. And this is what? A 2-week, from her mouth, from my understanding, a 2-week course. I'm sorry, a 2-week meal plan of what she ate, 53 pages, 2 days. I'm going to see if I can find the part where she says, do you want more? If you want more. Let me see.
Dietitian, but I'm telling you, what I tell them has finally down every single thing that I did from day one, because now I can offer that to you in hopes that you finally get to experience a life that you've always dreamed of, making money on YouTube now. And I feel like none of this will be possible if I was still worrying about my weight, if I was still to wake up every day that I was on the help and more weight loss content from me. Put in the comments, I want more, because I was on the path. You know, you may not be where you want to be, but when you're on the path to getting there, it just makes your days so much brighter and just the load so much lighter. So this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, y'all. I have so much. If you want more weight loss help and more weight loss content from me, put in the comments, I want more, because I have more. I've lost over 100 pounds naturally, no weight loss surgeries, just me getting up, walking every morning and making healthy food choices. And if you want more of that, I got you. This is a start. So get the plan that helped me. It is $25. The link is in the description.
I got it. I know what this is. I know what this. Remember, she said that the $1,000 was like a coaching session, and she would put how she lost weight in there. We blew that out the water. It was ridiculous, and I think she caught some flack for that. Now what she did is she broke it down. This is not her entire meal plan. This is not the entire way. She's going to break this up in increments, but what this is this is probably replacing the $1,000. And she ain't done yet. She's not. This you know what? The reason I'm laughing is because this is ridiculous. Like it's like, yo, if y'all don't see this, then you might not. You might have a problem. This is just ridiculous. So let's recap, shall we? Oh, but before we do that, I want to make sure I show you this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All righty. So she mentioned that without her weight loss, she don't think she would have blew up on YouTube. Sorry, can't hear myself. So she, on her second channel, that she has over 25,000 subscribers. Like, you already had something going on. You already had something, but you don't have to take my word for it. There we go. 25,000 subscribers. So you just got played. Y'all are getting played, man. Y'all are getting played. This woman, now, I wanted to say something. There's nothing wrong with being a hustler in the sense of a hard worker, which is one thing that hustle can mean. It can also mean a swindler, a shyster, somebody that is deceiving. I am from Detroit. I know the meaning of the word hustle. We are the Motor City, blue collar. I mean, we are what grit and working is all about. All right. If you know, you know. Shout out to the people that know. So I understand a work ethic, but that's not what this is. Everything she does is a racket. It is a racket. She is running on empty. This actually motivates me to keep going because she's running on empty. And I told you guys, she still hasn't moved with her subscriber count. She will not move. vidIQ was right, but I was right before them, before they even mentioned it. Before they even mentioned it. How ICE predicted this, because you cannot lose the trust of your audience. Anyway, we got more channel reviews coming. We've got more analytical data videos coming. But if you want to see how I predicted this, click on this video right here. I told exactly what would happen when you began to lose the trust of your audience.